Hello, everybody, and welcome to RIOT Robotics, our Battlebots competition. It's great to see you all here. It's nice to see that you're here instead of, there's also a parade as an option, so it's fun that you guys are here. We're going to get started with our first match in just a couple of minutes here, but first I wanted to go ahead and introduce our sponsor for this event. Are you a teacher or a parent looking for a comprehensive, hands-on robot curriculum? If so, check out ABC RoboKit's first product, Pokebots. Through Pokebots, students will learn the basics of CAD, circuit design, and programming, and end with a robot of their very own, which can be entered into a community competition not unlike this one. And don't worry about supplies, each Pokebots kit comes with every part that your students need, and we provide a semester of online lessons to teach everything they need to know. If you want more robots, check out ABC RoboKits. More information at this booth. Thank you very much. If you want to go ahead and take a seat in the audience or finish your inspection of your robot, we will get started with our first match very soon. All right, we've got about 2 more minutes, 3 more minutes before we take a look at our very first match. While you are waiting, I'd like to direct your attention to the concession stand if you want to get a snack while you're waiting for us to start. And also for the potential newcomers in the audience, let me just give you a quick little rundown of how these games work. We've got 2 robots competing against each other head to head. One is trying to incapacitate the other, knock it over, stop it working, whatever they gotta do to be the last robot standing. They've got 3 minutes to finish this match. If at the end of 3 minutes there's a tie, neither robot is out, then the judges are going to take a look at 3 elements of the fight. The first is how much damage was dealt. So even if they didn't incapacitate the other robot, did they do the most damage? The next is how aggressive the robot behaved. So even if they didn't do as much damage, if they were always on the other robot's tail, always doing the best to pin the other robot down, that is aggression. And then the last attribute is the control of the match. That is how well the robot keeps handle of everything going on in the field. So those 3 elements are what the judge's final decision will come down to if the 2 robots are still active. Once a robot takes some damage, we have over there a repair station so that the competitors can live right here try to get everything working again for their next match. And of course, we have a test arena for the competitors that are not currently active. All right, I have been told that inspection is wrapping up and the first 2 robots are getting ready. So it's just another moment here, folks, and then we're going to get started with the first match. pass. All right, everybody. Let's give it up for our very first robot match of the day. Awesome. All right. In our first corner, go ahead and introduce yourself. What's your name, the name of your robot, and also just tell us one cool thing about your robot.
My name is Jacob Razor. My robot's name is Obsidian, and something cool is it's black and the weapon can spin.
Awesome. All right, Obsidian with the black spinning weapon. All right, introduce yourself.
My name's Samantha. My robot's name is Carrie. And one cool thing about my robot is that its wheels can spin. It has 2 wheels.
Wonderful. We've also got Perry with 2 wheels. All right, this is going to be an intense match. Let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, right off the bat, we've got the 2 robots getting into action. We've got Obsidian trying to attack Perry. Perry's attacking back. Oh, we've got some parts flying over here. All right. They're coming back and back and trying to get one another, trying to get a good angle for the next attack. All right, spinner versus spinner. Oh, that doesn't sound good. All right, we got 2 minutes left on this match.
Weapons control.
Oh, okay, it looks like Obsidian's weapon has been disabled. Are you tapping out or do you want to keep going?
I'll tap out.
All right, we have got a forfeit from Obsidian. Congratulations to the robot Perry. Wonderful.
Leave the remote on.
having technical difficulties. I gotta delay mine. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay.
Be in that back left corner.
Okay.
Wow. I may be a little too short to reach in there, so you might have to turn.
I was gonna drive them in there.
Oh.
I mean, they do have wheels for a reason. Is that not the connect mode not to left?
Everybody, we have got our next match. Let's go ahead, let's take a look at this corner over here. We've got two red robots. Go ahead and introduce yourself, your robot. Tell us something cool about your robot.
My name is Andy. I have Murderbots 1 and 2, and they are a swarm.
All right, we've got Andy with a swarm of murder bots. All right, and they are fighting against?
Artie.
Hello, what's the name of your robot? What's something cool about it?
The name of the robot is Artie, and good thing about it is that it was designed by a bunch of, it was designed by people who are all under 13.
Awesome. We've got a second robot also designed by a swarm, it seems, of people under 13. Very cool. All right, let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, right off the bat, we've got the two robots coming up to each other. We've got the two swarms. Swarms are attacking each other a little bit. All right. We've got Artie trying to get their flipper underneath one of the murder bots. They're coming close. Can they do it? It's 2 versus 1 in here. It's a little tricky. The two swarm bots are teaming up against Artie. Seems to be having some trouble moving. Looks like maybe a technical difficulty with the remote. Can they recover? Oh, and it looks like Artie's lost a wheel. That's gonna be hard to recover from. All right, we're gonna give Artie 10 seconds to try to recover, otherwise it is incapacitated. All right, we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, all right, Artie's back. Artie's back, let's see. Can Artie manage to flip over one of the swarms? Artie's got a chance. The swarms are powerful. We've got half of our time gone. It looks like one of the swarms possibly lost part of their weapon. All right, we've got about a minute remaining. Artie's still in the fight. Artie still can work its weapon. It's gonna be hard to maneuver, but they're trying their best. All right, we've got, looks like the swarm spinners lost some speed, lost some power. All right, it seems like the swarms are maybe having some trouble moving as well. It seems like it's tricky to get out of that corner with the two swarms. Oh, we got a smack on one of the swarms. Not able to flip it, but I mean, you're still pinning it. All right, we got 25 seconds. I think it looks like the two swarms are slowly losing speed. Artie's having trouble moving without that wheel, but they're still holding on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the end of our match. Congratulations. Give a round of applause to our two competitors. Great job, everybody. Great job. This was a tie in the field, which means the judges are now deciding which robot is the official winner of this match. Give them just a moment to fill out their rubric, and I'll let you know who is the official winner shortly. The judges have decided the winner of the previous match was Team Murderbot. Give a round of applause to Murderbot, everybody. All right, and it looks like we've got our next match getting ready. These are our new competitors. What's your name? What's the robot's name? Something cool about your robot.
My name's Cade, and I'm the green robot in the corner right there. That is called UAP, and the neat thing about it is that it's got shuffler feet on the bottom, which lets me get an extra weight bonus.
Ooh, all right. We've got UAP, the green robot over here, with the shuffler. All right, introduce your robot.
Hi, my name is Joe. Mine looks like an Oreo. It's got some extra cream filling and everything too, so it's extra deadly.
All right, we've got on the other side the Oreo. All right, let's see. Are you guys ready? In 3, 2, 1, go! All right, and right away we've got both robots whirring to life. We've got, it looks like Oreo's a little bit faster, but UAP is making a distance. Oh, right away we lost some cream filling from Oreo. Oreo's trying to recover, trying to spin, hits the wall. All right, we got spinner versus spinner over here. Looks like Oreo's losing some power. UIP is just chugging along. Oh, looks like UAP is stalling. Oh, no worries, they recovered. All right, can Oreo get out of this one? Oreo's coming to life. Oh, every collision seems to be losing a little bit more of Oreo. UAP is going to be difficult to do any damage to. Looks like a tank over there, got good armor. Following Oreo no matter where Oreo runs. Oh, looks like UAP is stalling. Can Oreo take this chance? Coming around. Oh, UAP managed to turn around, face Oreo again. Oh, another hit on Oreo. UAP showing that slow and steady can do a lot of damage. We've got half our time gone. Looks like Oreo's trying to stay away from UAP as it prepares its next attack. Oh, UAP's taking a moment to reset. Oh, they're out again. Oreo's taking the evasive strategy. Another fight, head on head. We've seen a head-on-head fight, doesn't seem to do well for Oreo, but it's hard to get on the other side of this robot, of UAP. Oh, and that is gonna be hard for Oreo to recover. They're still moving, they're not out yet. Lost a lot of its stuffing there, but they're still moving around. We got 30 seconds on the clock. Can Oreo, oh, Oreo lost the rest of its cream. With no weapon, Oreo's gonna have a hard time taking on UAP. It looks like Oreo's tapped out. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations, UAP. Wonderful. we've got another match coming up. Let's go ahead and introduce our new competitors. What's your name? What's your robot's name? What's cool about your robot?
All right. My name is Alonso. I'm stepping in for a friend. The name is the inverter, and the weapon spins really fast.
All right, we've got the very fast weapon of the inverter, and we are against.
Hi, I'm Spencer. Oh, is this working? Yeah. I'm Spencer. This is Spencer. I guess my favorite thing about it is I put the off switch on the outside for convenience.
All right, we've got Spencer with a very convenient off switch, definitely not risky in a contact sport. Let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, go! All right, we've got both robots immediately jumping into action. We've got the inverter also spinning around very fast, as well as a weapon. Spencer's trying to get into position around. Oh, we've got a little bit of lift. Looks like Spencer recovered. Okay, let's see. Inverter's got a ramp. It looks like Spencer keeps on getting stuck under the ramp. Oh, and it looks like Spencer's pinned against the wall. All right, Spencer recovered. So far, it seems like the inverter's got a little bit more control, but oh, and we got a hit from Spencer. They're chasing each other around the field. Can either do a big damage move. I feel like they can if we get the right orientation from the lift on the inverter there. Oh, we've got the robot stalled. All right, we got him back. We're good. Back to action. All right, let's see. We've got, okay, inverter's pushing Spencer around. Inverter taking a moment to spin around quite a bit. Looks like Spencer's using the wall to maybe position themselves. Both weapons do seem to still be active. It's hard to see Inverter's weapon because it is spinning so fast. It's right on top of that ramp there if you're having trouble seeing it. All right, seems like the robots are having some trouble getting into each other's space here. They're both trying to evade a bit more than attack. Oh, okay, we got some contact here. All right, we got another lift from the inverter. All right, Spencer escaped. All right, we got 1 more minute in this fight. All right, it looks like we're having some trouble from the inverter, stalling out a little bit. Oh, they're covered. Maybe having some trouble with the controls. Looks like the inverter's taking an evasive strategy here. Looks like Spencer's wheel has stopped spinning. All right. Can either of them take any damage in this final 20 seconds? Both a matter of just hitting each other at the right orientation to get their weapons to make contact. 4, 3, 2, 1, time! All right, everybody, give a round of applause to the inverter and Spencer. All right, since this match ended in a draw, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it to the judges, and I'll let you guys know what they pick as the winner. I have heard from the judges the winner of the last match was the inverter. Give a round of applause to the inverter, everybody. Great job. Match ready here. Let's go ahead and learn about our competitors. Go ahead and introduce yourself and your robot.
Hi, I'm Caleb. This is Myrtle, and an interesting fact about Myrtle is that no one knows how to spell the name Myrtle.
I certainly don't know how to spell Myrtle. We've got Myrtle over here in this corner of the black robot. And who is our other competitor?
My name is Sloan. My robot is Bob. It is red because I had red filament.
Wonderful. We've got the red Bob over in this corner because of the filament. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We've got 3, 2, 1, go. All right, immediately Myrtle is running into Bob. Bob's trying to do some damage with the spinner. It looks like Bob's flipped. Myrtle immediately flips over Bob. Can Bob recover? Looks like no, Bob cannot recover. All right, tapping out. All right, very quick match here. Congratulations, Myrtle. I'm gonna guess how to spell it. M-E-R-T-L-E. Nope, I'm wrong. All right. Next time it runs, I'll give it another guess. I'll try a Y next time, good idea. I'm very bad at spelling, so I'm already at a disadvantage. Everybody, that was the end of the first round. So go ahead, give a round of applause to all of the 10 robots that competed. Wonderful job, everybody. Now, before we get on to the next round, the teams are given a chance to rebuild their robot. There's quite a bit of destruction, so the robots need to get back into working order. Now, we also have 5 robots that won the previous round, which is an odd number. So one of these robots will get an automatic bye or a skip to the 3rd round, but then the other 4 will go ahead and compete in round 2, which will be starting as soon as the robots get a chance to recover. All right. today, folks. We have got a grudge match between some of the robots that were not able to make it to round 2. This is an unofficial match just for fun between competitors. Let's go ahead. We're going to prepare the box, and I will go ahead and introduce the robots again. We have got our 2 new competitors. We have got Bob and we have got Artie. All right. I'm gonna give them just one moment, make sure everything's ready. Bob's taking a little bit of a practice spin. All right. Artie's taking a bit of a practice spin themselves. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start the match. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, we've got, looks like both robots are having some trouble getting some momentum towards each other. Oh, there we go, we got Artie. Oh, Artie flips Bob right away. Well done, Artie. Looks like Bob's got a weakness for being flipped over. All right, congratulations. Round of applause. By a swarm of people, all under 13. Congratulations, the ingenuity of children. Well done.
All right, we've got our first match of round 2 starting very shortly. Just letting the robots get ready. It looks like this match is going to be between the Inverter and Murderbots 1 and 2. Ready? Ready? All right. In 3, 2. All right, in 3, 2, 1, go! All right, immediately we've got the Murderbot swarm trying to surround the Inverter. Inverter's making it hard to be surrounded by spinning around, getting that ramp in position. Let's see, we've got the Murderbot's weapons trying to do some damage. It looks like it's hard to get a good grip on the Inverter. One of the Murderbots looks like it's having some trouble finding the other robot. All right, we've got a piece flying. Let's see, a bit of a standstill, having some trouble getting into position. All right, we got a charge from one of the Murderbots. Oh, it looks like the Inverter tried to pin a Murderbot to the corner. Murderbot escaped. Yeah, one of the Murderbots does seem to be having some technical difficulty, seems to be out of the fight. We'll see if that one can recover. The other one's still going, still moving. The Inverter trying to take out the one that's having some trouble moving. It's pinning that one to the wall. Can it recover? Second Murderbot's trying to aid the first. Get ready to charge. Looks like Inverter has gotten out of the way. It looks like the Murderbots are having some trouble getting a good angle of attack on the Inverter. One of the Murderbots attacking the wall instead. We've got half our time gone. Seems like these robots are having trouble hitting each other. They're managing to escape each other's weapons. Inverter trying to lift off one of the Murderbots. We've got this is the Murderbot that was having trouble earlier, is now the main attacker. Oh, all right, that was a big impact on the Inverter. Inverter is fine. Trying to pin the Murderbots together. Murderbots escape. All right, the Inverter has lifted up one of the Murderbots. Murderbots managed to get off the ramp. Two Murderbots having trouble coordinating an attack. Looks like one of the Murderbot's weapons is having some trouble running. The Inverter is maybe having some trouble driving. Recovered. All right. We've got 30 seconds on the clock. 30 seconds. All right, let's see. Can one of the robots come ahead in these last couple of seconds? Oh, big impact. Looks like the Inverter strategy of just spinning around. Oh, we've got a hit. We got a hit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Congratulations. All right. This one, since no robot was incapacitating, this one's going to go to the judges. Give both robots a round of hand. Very nice. winner of the previous match is the inverter. Everybody give a round of applause to the inverter. Great work. All right, we are preparing for the last match of the second round. This will determine which of these robots will move on to the semifinals. We have got, over here, we have got Myrtle on one side and Perry on the other. While we wait for the robots to get ready, I'm gonna give spelling Myrtle another shot. I was told to use a Y this time. M-Y-R-T-L, no E. Nah, I'm still wrong. Is it wrong if I'm biased for Myrtle to win so I get another shot? Oh well, I'm not a judge, so it's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and get ready. Are we ready over here, Perry? Are we ready over here, Myrtle? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, we got both robots whirring to action right away. We've got Perry trying to get an attack on Myrtle. Myrtle hits the wall. Oh, Myrtle hits Perry. Parts of Perry's weapon has gone flying, but Perry's weapon is still active. We've got the two spinners. It looks like Myrtle's trying to maybe pin Perry against the wall there. Oh, and it looks like Perry's been flipped. Can Perry recover? It's gonna be hard for Perry to recover. Perry is still moving, even upside down. All right, let's see. Perry's having some trouble getting that weapon moving, but Perry's still in the match. Myrtle's got another flip on Perry. Perry seems to be stuck. Can Perry recover? 10, 9, 8, you tapping out? All right, good job to Myrtle. Give a round of applause to both of these robots. Wonderful, well done. Last match of the second round. There are 3 robots moving on to the semifinals. One of them is going to get a bye or a skip into the final round, and the other one is going to fight for their place. I will let you know shortly which are the 2 robots participating in the second to last round. We move on. Sorry. To the second to last main round, we are going to get another look at 2 of the robots that were not able to move on to round 2. Previously, we looked at Artie versus Bob. Artie was the winner there. Next up, we're going to load Oreo versus Spencer, yes? Oreo versus Spencer. And the winner of this match will go against Artie for the B bracket. All right, so once those robots are ready, I will go ahead and introduce them again. All right. We are preparing the robots here. We've got Spencer versus Oreo. Looks like Oreo is now a blue flavor. What's a blue Oreo flavor? Does anybody have? It could be a poisoned Oreo. That would be extra deadly. That's what you were saying about the filling earlier. All right. Is your robot ready? Robot ready? Blueberry Oreo? Yeah, I like blueberry Oreo. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! All right. Oreo spinning that filling around pretty quickly. Spencer gets their weapon working. All right, let's see. Oreo looks like having some trouble activating the weapon. That's their main attack. Right, there we go, starting spinning. Spencer trying to get a good angle of attack on Oreo. Looks like slowly moving Oreo into a corner there. Oreo having some trouble activating the spinning weapon, giving Spencer a chance to pin Oreo against the wall. If Oreo could activate now, this would be a good way. Are you tapping out? Both of the weapons are broken? Mutual agreement? You want to just do reset? All right, we're gonna reset. Neither weapon was working properly. We're gonna take just a quick moment for them to recover, and then we're gonna reset the match. All right, we're holding the clock at 2 minutes. Back in the arena. Are you both ready? Oreo ready? Spencer ready? Okay. And we're starting the time at 2 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, now that the weapons are working again, it's gonna be a more active fight. All right, Oreo is still having some trouble spinning the weapon, perhaps. Spencer is again pinning Oreo, slowly working towards pinning them to a wall. Oreo's getting out of the way. Oreo is spinning again. Both of the weapons are still having some trouble working, but that's not the only thing that these robots have working for them. You know, there's still ways to move the competitor around. All right, Oreo's getting some spinning action. Looks like Spencer, all right, they're both taking an invasive strategy. All right, Oreo is trying to get Spencer away. Spencer keeps trying to push Oreo into a wall. Can Spencer's weapon end up working again? Let's see. All right, we got Oreo going again. Spencer holding its own despite having a weapon that does not seem to be working the way it's supposed to be. Oh, we got a big hit from Oreo onto Spencer. We got 45 seconds on the clock. Both robots trying to keep a distance from each other. We've got Oreo trying to get away from Spencer, who's coming at trying to find a good angle of attack. Oreo starts to spin. Can Oreo get another good hit off of Spencer before the time? Oh, another big hit. All right, we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, this one's gonna go to the judges, folks. Judges want to see the weapons on both robots spin. So let's see Oreo. Can Oreo get a, oh, we got Spencer. Spencer spinning. All right, can we get Oreo spinning? All right, Oreo needs to be rearmed. Is that fine with the judges? That's fine with the judges. Oh, there we go. All right. All right, I will let you know what the judges decide. Previous fight. Oh, there we go. The winner of the previous fight is Spencer. Everybody give a round of applause to Spencer. Wonderful job. Everybody, we have got the final round keying up here. We have Myrtle and the Inverter. This is the final round, all right? So the winner of this match is the official winner of the event. We will then continue to play some matches between the robots that did not win this match. But this is the final official match to determine the winner of this competition. All right, big stakes here for Myrtle and the Inverter. I'm gonna give another Myrtle spelling attempt. All right, yes. Okay, I'm gonna give another Myrtle spelling tip as we get set up here. I'm gonna say M-Y-R-T-Y-L. No, oh man. All right. All right, they're gonna take a moment to set up here, so we're just gonna wait just another moment. Competitors, how do they feel about making it to the final match here? How do you feel?
Grateful.
Grateful, wonderful. Gotta have that gratitude. Over here, how do you feel about making it to this final match?
Feel pretty good.
Feel pretty good, all right. Pretty positive competitors over here. Ready, all right. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, both robots moving into action. We've got both of them trying to get a good angle of attack here, taking some space, taking some distance. All right, we've got a collision. Can either of their weapons take control? Looks like Myrtle's trying to hit Inverter from the back. Inverter escapes. Can Inverter use that ramp on? Okay, the Inverter has got Myrtle up on the ramp. Pin Myrtle against the wall. Myrtle's trying to escape. All right, Myrtle has escaped. Myrtle hits the wall. I see a part fly off Myrtle. The Inverter having some trouble getting a straight angle, lining up against the wall. Looks like they're having some trouble getting a good, okay, we've got Myrtle hitting the Inverter against the wall. Inverter recovers. Both of them taking some distance, taking some time to get some control back on their robot. All right, Myrtle's having some technical difficulties. Can the Inverter take this opportunity? Inverter is lining up, chasing down Myrtle. Myrtle gets around it. Looks like Myrtle's having some trouble with that weapon. Inverter's trying to get Myrtle on that ramp. We got half our time gone. All right, we got Myrtle pushing the Inverter into a wall. Can the Inverter escape? Inverter's trying. You see that power moving the Inverter forward. All right, yes, it looks like Inverter did get Myrtle into a bit of a spiral here. All right, freed each other. Oh, once again, getting pinned against the wall. Even without the weapons doing damage, it looks like Myrtle and the Inverter are both robots with a lot of control of just moving the other robot around the field. We've got 45 seconds on the clock. Looks like the Inverter's now chasing, now Myrtle's chasing the Inverter. Inverter's getting out of the way of Myrtle's ramming attacks. Both of them circling around each other, neither able to get a direct attack. both of them, or it looks like Myrtle's having some technical difficulties on their controller here. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, this fight's gonna go to the judges, everybody. We want to see the weapon spin-ups of both robots. All right, looks like the inverter's weapon is spinning. All right, we got Myrtle, turn it back on. Myrtle's taking a moment to load. Myrtle had some trouble with that weapon during that fight. Let's see if we can get the weapon working now. Any luck there? No. No spin from Myrtle. Rating. Judges are trying to figure out which one was the winner of this match. Remember, this was the official final match of the competition, so the winner of this match is the official first place winner of this entire event. So this is going to be a tough decision from the judges for sure. Our winner, it is the inverter. Everybody give a round of applause to the inverter. Wonderful job. How do you feel?
Good. Shout out to my friend Cedric. He's the one that built this.
Awesome. Yeah, you said that you're joining this on behalf of your friend.
Yes.
Yeah. What would you say? What would you say to your friend who's here?
Good job, Cedric. You're the best.
Wonderful, wonderful job, everybody. Give another round of applause to both of these wonderful robots. Great work, everybody. Now, the battles are not over. We are going to continue doing fights with the robots that did not move on to the final bracket. And we are also wanting to get one more sort of final boss battle between the inverter and UAP, which was not able to participate in the final round, but is wanting to still have one more showcase battle. next match is going to be between Artie and Spencer. Go ahead, give a round of applause to Artie and Spencer as they prepare their robots. Now in place. Is Spencer ready? Is Artie ready? All right. In 3, 2, almost, we need this to reach for the timer. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! All right. Spencer has some trouble with that weapon in the last match, but it looks like the weapon is back and active. Artie is trying to use that lift there to flip over Spencer. Oh, and Artie lost its lift. Oh, that is going to be hard to recover from. Spencer is now trying to chase down the damaged Artie. Artie having some trouble moving. Okay, Artie is still in the match. They're now relying on pushing around the robot since their main weapon is disabled. All right, it looks like Spencer tried to pin Artie, but Artie has escaped. Artie hit the wall. Spencer trying to do some damage. Spencer's weapon seems to be broken as well, so he's having some trouble working. All right, Spencer's weapon is active again. All right, let's see. Artie is trying to just use its size to kind of push Spencer into the corner. Can Spencer get out of that corner there? All right, looks like Spencer is pinned. Artie is managing to hold its own even without its main weapon. Looks like the remote has a bit of a range problem on Artie's robot. All right, Spencer did manage to escape being pinned by Artie. Spencer trying to attack Artie, pushing Spencer once again. Artie is just driving all over Spencer. Spencer's trying to escape, having some trouble just getting past Artie's size. Can Spencer recover? Spencer seems to be having some trouble stuck in that corner. Oh, and we lost a piece. Lost a piece, but even with it, Artie is still holding its own. We've got just over a minute left. All right, Artie is recovering from not being able to move. Spencer has escaped its hold. Let's see. Artie seems to be having some trouble getting the controller to work. Oh, and there we go. Artie trying to push Spencer once again. Missed Spencer. We got 45 seconds on the clock. Spencer's weapon trying to do some more damage to Artie. Artie looks like, it looks like Artie is stuck on the broken piece of its weapon. That's gonna be hard for Artie to maneuver away from. It is still moving. It's not incapacitated yet. Looks like Spencer trying to maybe take off a wheel. All right, we got Artie getting a hit on Spencer. Both robots are running out of time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, everybody, give a round of applause for these two robots. This one's gonna go to the judges. Judges, that the winner of the previous match was Artie. Congratulations. Another match here between UAP and the Murder Bots. This is a match between UAP and only one murder bot, it seems. It looks like they've lost part of their swarm. Is murder bot ready? All right. Stop the spinner. Okay, yeah. There we go. Okay, now murder bot's ready. UAP ready? Ready. All right. In 3, 2, 1, go! All right, both weapons activate. Looks like without the other swarm of Murderbot is just going head-to-head against UAP. UAP has a very powerful weapon, did a lot of damage to Oreo. Looks like just slowly trudging along. Oh, and Murderbot lost its weapon. Murderbot is still moving around, could still potentially do some damage. It'll be difficult without a weapon. But Murderbot is still in the match. All right, UAP just continuing to follow Murderbot. Looks like UAP is stalled. UAP is able to move again. Murderbot's trying to push UAP around, but UAP is very sturdy. UAP does not want to seem to go anywhere except for where the controller leads it. We've got 2 minutes on this match. Murderbot's doing the best it can without its weapon. UAP is a very formidable opponent. Murderbot looks like maybe he's getting stuck on one of the pieces of the weapon, recovers from that. UAP is just continuing to slowly follow Murderbot. Murderbot's strength in this match does seem to be its agility. Murderbot is able to kind of move around this field a lot faster than UAP is, but every time there is a collision, it looks like UAP does more damage to Murderbot. Murderbot taking an evasive route, trying to get out of the way. Oh, big hit onto Murderbot. Murderbot is still active, but it looks like its lid popped off there for a moment. Oh, big hit onto Murderbot. I don't think that's salvageable. All right, that's it. Congratulations, UAP. I want to make a quick announcement here. If you are a competitor, please go ahead and stay till the end. We're trying to have one more match, and then we're going to take a group photo of all the competitors. So if you are a competitor, please stay until the end of the event so that you can be in the group photo. Thank you very much. Got a bit of just a scrimmage match here between Perry and UAP. This one is very unofficial. Once the two robots are ready, I will go ahead and count them down. All right, can we get both of the robots in their starting positions? All right. The person that was doing the time before has left, so let me just pull up a timer really quickly. All right. Perry, are you ready? UAP, are you ready? Yes, all right. And 3, 2, 1, go! All right. Perry takes action right away. UAP, once again, slowly moving towards Perry. That weapon has been shown to do a lot of damage. Oh, we get a hit on Perry. Perry recovers. Oh, it looks like Perry's weapon has maybe stopped working, giving UAP a chance to come up and do some damage. Perry is able to perhaps escape UAP. UAP is moving slowly. Perry seems to be having some trouble getting any motion on the robot. Oh, there we go. Perry recovers. UAP slowly chugging along. Slowly working to maybe pin Perry again. Oh, we got some damage on Perry. UAP continues to follow the board. All right, looks like there's another hit. UAP, oh, here's, you can hear the damage. UAP, again, slow but steady. Perry is doing its best to, oh, big hit on Perry. You see the parts flying. Oh, debris. Perry's trying to fight back, but that weapon does not seem to be doing any damage to UAP. Oh, big hit on Perry. Looks like part of Perry's chassis broke off. Perry flipped over, still moving. Maybe Perry's trying to move. Perry looks like it's out. Are you tapping out? You want to keep trying? All right, tap out from Perry. UAP is the winner. Congratulations. Give a round of applause to both of these robots. Everybody, this has been the end of the Robot Riot competition. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you had a good time watching these robots fight. I hope you got to see some cool robotic attachments, and maybe you even have a new interest in robotics. If so, feel free to check out ABC RoboKits for some hands-on, comprehensive robotics education curriculum for homeschool parents, teachers, anybody who wants to get started with robotics. Thank you once again for attending, and let's give one more round of applause to all of the robots that were competing today. They all did such a good job, such a good job today. Building these robots is a challenge, especially since they end up getting pretty beat up in this competition. So we want to do one more round. You are free to stick around and watch some more skirmish matches. However, that was the end of the formal competition.